Fundraising is so important to our hospital because it means we can deliver so much more for our patients than we can through the NHS budget alone.
We have a large area of North Kent to cover here, and I think if we can improve healthcare to become like London standards on a local basis, that's got to be good for everyone.
We couldn't do our work without the charity's input. We have so many things donated to us throughout the year, and we also have bigger items that we're also working towards.
I've been really fortunate to work with the charity as a whole and as Little Buds in terms of doing some fundraising for the unit.
As a department, we work very closely with the charity team, whether that's with equipment that is needed or just even feedback from our families, especially around essential like celebrations and things like that.
The Heartbeat Appeal is something we set up quite some time ago, and over the years we have made some purchases from it, and it's been very, very helpful.
So we work closely with the charity team. Anything we suggest, they'll look into purchasing for us, equipment, new ideas to support families.
The charity is there for us and to try and support us going forward as well. And you know, like we say, we buy a lot of things for our patient to make their stay comfortable on the ward.
The charitable funds have really been a massive help. Some of the projects that I've become involved with were sort of quite expensive, and often there's not pots of money in general funds, and then someone says, well, what about charity? And if I'm honest, you know, I've always had a very positive response, and I think patients like to see the money being used for something like resuscitation, because it can literally save someone's life.
I have always had a lot of support from charity funds, and this also includes one of my research projects as well.
We've been allocated money from the funds to purchase some religious artefacts that patients use and staff use, and that really helps their well-being.
The charity has supported maternity with too many things to name, but if it's not buying of new equipment or improving conditions for our patients or our staff, or in helping implement new training aids or services.
So we have asked the charity for some money for resources for patients living with mental illness.
Also the keepsake that we give to our patients, all the money that we use to get the keepsake together also comes from charitable funds. I've seen a lot of next of kin that ask me, how much are they going to pay for this? But I tell them, no, we don't collect money from it. It's just to support you during this difficult time.
So for the last 13 years I've been as a consultant here. The Cancer Fighting Fund and the Darren Valley Hospital charity has helped us develop the services, buy equipment that is very expensive otherwise for routine NHS funding. And by doing that, we believe we've improved patient care and the up-to-date technology we use to offer the best service we can for our patients.
We always carry out the donors' wishes on where they want their money to go, so whenever they make a donation, even if it's to the general fund, if they express an interest and a preference, then we will always try and honour that.
And I've been a consultant now for about 18 years, and in every step of the development, what we made for myself as for the development of oncology, the charity has been a real support for us.
Legacy funding or gifts in will are really beneficial to the hospital. We can use the money to make a real lasting impact to patients' lives, and especially when somebody's been cared for at our hospital, it can be a really nice thank you to give back to the staff and the future patients that may be here experiencing the same treatment as you did.
If people want to fundraise for us, there are many ways you can do it. You can do it in the hospital and ask to see us if you're already here. We have a Facebook site, social media, or we have an email, or we have a telephone number.